Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so flattered that there's so many of us here today, but it's making it kind of hard to find my. Um, where's Geena and Pride Live? Here we go. I see it. I figured it out. You guys. Oh, did it work? Nope. I'll just answer some questions until I see the request. Nope. Hi, guys. Greetings from Texas. Hi, Texas. How's it going down there? Hi from Denmark. Hi, Denmark. Hi from the UK. Love it. I think I see a Brazilian flag. Hi, Brazil. Singapore. Hi. Oh, can they not hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hi. I think I'm technologically challenged. I'm just.
No, I have no idea.
I'm like, where is it? I'm
Here I
scrolling.
am.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. So good to be here with you.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's good to see
We are
you again.
getting close.
I know it's almost time. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. I mean, this event, I just think it's like finally we get to all sort of have a community feel again, even though we have to be social distanced.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I think that'll be really nice.
just all throughout. I mean, just the
Yeah.
excitement of, I mean, I'm seeing all friends from like, I can't wait for this. I am going, can't wait to see you. But
Yay. I
it's
love that.
such a, just excited to do this with you all, you know?
Yeah. I think it's going to be
Here we
great.
are.
Here we are. It's going to be great. And for those of you that haven't been keeping up with this, we are talking about Stonewall Day, which my Feel Something Foundation has partnered with Stonewall Day and Pride Live and Out Loud, and it's going to be one big 3-day festival event in Los Angeles at a stadium, which is amazing. Yeah, if you need tickets, you can go to Ticketmaster. They're on sale now. And also, the whole thing is going to be broadcast live on Twitch exclusively. So check that out. And for those of you who don't know, this is Geena. Geena and I have spoken before. We're very excited to be back on the line. I think, it's going to be at the LA Coliseum, which is like huge. I'm like thrilled. I mean, besides the people that you're going to see there, like, what else are you looking forward to?
I mean, you mentioned, you alluded to it, the community, right? I mean, for me personally, this is my first live event that I'm, going to after, the year that we've had, like the
Yeah.
first big event I'm going to. I'm flying into LA. I can't
Yay!
wait to see people, getting my outfit ready, but more so, it's,
Well,
it's,
actually, that's probably the most important part. What are you wearing?
something like with skin,
Yeah.
something like a little cinch here and there.
It's sunny California. Give us a little
Something with pop
sunshine.
of color.
Always a
So
pop of color. Yeah.
all of those things. But just excited to be with everybody. It really has been quite a journey because I mean, I personally, I'm the executive producer of this year's event,
Mm.
but I started with Pride Live in 2019 as one of the ambassadors. But I mean, for me personally, I was born and raised in the Philippines, and in 2019, the 50th anniversary of Stonewall, right? That legacy and what had happened and where we are now, right now,
Yeah.
and to be part of that. And I remember hosting an event inside the Stonewall, and it was just like a moving moment for me as a proud trans person, immigrant, born and raised in the Philippines, who have heard of this revolution, right? Like, because Stonewall, yes, it happened in America, but the reverberation of that and the effect of that is global.
Mm.
And then obviously last year, 2020, I mean, we started with this big plan, but then the pandemic happened, and then the
Mm.
team got together and say, how do we first keep what we've done, and do something bigger with it, but at the same
Yeah.
time, really focus on the people on the ground, which is last year. That's when we first started doing, let's focus on trans people of color led organizations. And that's what we were able to do. We were able to raise lots of money, even, at such a space where we have the tight schedule that we have to make, but we made it happen. And
Yay.
obviously this year it's even going to be bigger. And just to obviously, this is not in New York City, it's in Los Angeles, but I think it speaks to what the legacy of Stonewall is, which is we'll take it to the next place,
Yeah.
and sort of create this different iteration to it. And obviously the partnership with you and Feel Good Foundation, it's just wonderful.
And besides obviously the pandemic being such a factor, what do you see as sort of like the biggest change from 2019 to now within the community?
I'd say, as a trans person of color, the importance in centering those narratives, not
Yeah.
just the sort of people that we're inviting, but also me as an executive producer, having I'm a producer myself and other ventures that I'm doing, but knowing that there's people power in the room where
Yeah.
that voice is represented, whether it's these are the folks that maybe we should be looking at, include more obviously trans inclusion and voices, and obviously with a big concert. And also at the same time, this year specifically, we're focusing in two Black trans-led organizations, Trans Tech and Trans Slash. They're doing groundbreaking work
Amazing.
on whether it's access to technology to work, but at the same time, the type of representation that I'm talking about with Trans Slash and the work that they're doing.
Amazing. Yeah, I feel like the movement is like really gaining so much momentum right now. And I've always said over and over again that we are one community. I mean, there's different aspects to the community and different elements, and different members of the community need certain support at different times. But right now, I feel like the whole community needs to get behind the trans movement. We all need to be one big harmonious voice, especially when you consider some of the opposition that's coming at the community right now. So
Girl.
I really feel like, girl, I feel like we have to like band together, and the sense of community is more important now than ever.
And then first of all, to see I work a lot with trans youth, and it really touched a nerve when all of these things that are happening. And this is why, seeing folks like you, seeing Kim Petras will be there.
Yeah.
And for
So
her to be
excited.
there, and my dear sister, Angel Bonilla will be there, and other folks that will be there that are those trans voices that are centered, Angelica
Yeah.
Ross, Imara
Yeah.
Jones, and to see that, and
I
again,
believe
not just
MJ Rodriguez, I think, is a part of it now too.
absolutely, and
Yeah.
for especially for trans youth all over the world, trans youth of color, to see that they're centered, that we are centered,
Yeah.
it makes such a big difference, especially in a time where their identities, particularly at such a young age, are being attacked on an
Yeah.
already vulnerable community. I mean, I remember,
Absolutely.
I could just imagine when I was lucky to have the support of my family, but certainly outside of the family unit, it's always so difficult. So
Hmm.
I empathize, and I could imagine, the difficulty that they're seeing when they're being attacked by institutions that's supposed to protect them and supposed to
Yeah.
work for them. But I think what we're doing with Pride Live and this concert it will play such a big role in that, in making sure that their voices are heard.
Yay. And celebrated. Yeah, I love that.
I
I'm
can't wait.
so I'm so excited. I think it's just going to be like the best weekend. I
I
think we
have a
all,
question for you. I mean, like, I know
yeah.
you curated, the event. Like, what's your process in that curation?
I just started brainstorming really and writing people. I'm always like checking out what everyone's doing on social media, like other artists, other performers, and visual artists and talents. And I'm such a fan of
Mhm.
everybody. You know what I mean? And I think, when I got into this business, the music business 10 years ago, it was such a different landscape. It was, for mainstream music, it was like the wild, wild west. There was just not a lot of other out queer people that were, doing the scene, doing the circuit. And we had our icons like Elton John, for example, but that's a different category. So anybody that was like in the radio game and the label system and all this stuff, it was like there was no blueprint. And
Yeah.
it was definitely an adventure. At
Yeah.
times it was challenging, at times it was scary, at times it was awesome. And so now what I'm so excited about is I think the landscape is completely different. You're
Yeah.
seeing more and more queer artists come up who are doing amazing work, who are creating amazing music, and who are representing their personalities and their identities. And I think what we're doing so well now is that it's not just one type of queer person. We're starting to see
Yeah.
all the different identities represented and the
Well,
diversity.
the thing that you're saying about seeing more, because it's a concert, do we get to preview a little bit of like what you're?
Well, I'm actually really excited to sing with Kim Petras. She's going to come on and we're going to do some singing together, which is really exciting. I've been a fan of hers for a really long time. I think she's got a great voice. And then some of the other people that I involved in there, with the Feel Something Foundation, last year we did a thing like sort of a roundtable symposium talking about being a musician in the industry, being queer. And it was great. And everyone, got to share a little bit of their story and sort of their experience. And this is sort of an extension of that, getting to put together a bill of queer performers.
Mhm.
And I have to say the other thing that I'm kind of excited about is, as much as I love our big pop star allies, I think they're amazing. We all have our favorite divas that we love. But what I think is really different about this event this year is that it's really queer led. It is everybody on that bill identifies as a queer person legitimately. And I think that's really exciting. I think in 2021, we can do this on our own, I like that. I think that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. Well, I think that we have to, I want to invite Frankie Grande, who has been so generous to come on and chat with us. I'm looking at my instructions.
Look. You got this. Well,
I got
thank
my
you for having
instructions.
me, my dear. I cannot wait to see you. We're gonna.
I can't wait to see a pop of color. And
the
the skin.
situation. So.
Touch this skin.
All right,
I'm so excited to meet in person. It's going to be wonderful. Thanks again for letting me be a part of this. I think that we're gonna make a lot of people really happy next weekend.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
It's coming up. It's over here. All right.
I know, it's almost here.
Bye, love.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. I'm going to invite Mr. Frankie Grande. Let me find him in the in the chat thing. I don't know. I think I'm bad at this. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to request him. Here we go. Send request. While we're waiting for him to join, I just want to let you guys know that for the actual live event, there are some health and safety protocols. Everyone's going to have their temperature checked on arrival. Masks are required in all sections. Vaccinated sections will be seated at full capacity, and then unvaccinated sections will be socially distanced. Cool. The Coliseum will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized throughout the event, throughout the weekend. So it should be a very safe environment. Everyone has the freedom of getting vaccinated or not, but if you do get vaccinated, we don't have to, distance ourselves. We can really dance, which should be fun. I'm still waiting for Frankie. Where is Frankie? Frankie Grande, where are you? Frankie Grande, where are you? Let's see. I'm so excited that we got to talk to Geena. I'm saying we, like I'm talking for all of you, but I'm so excited I got to talk to Geena with all of you here. This event is sort of the first of its kind on this level. I mean, I was really lucky to partner with Stonewall Day and Pride Live, and then Pride Live partnered up with what does that mean? Out Loud, which is a concert series that's been going on for a while, and it's really cool, combining our forces, so to speak. And the fact that Stonewall Day is usually in New York, but because of COVID and everything, when it was being planned, we decided LA would be a, provide us a little more freedom to do this concert. Where is Frankie? Am I doing this wrong? See all. Oh, see all. See, this is probably why. Frankie, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Well, I'm very flattered all of you are trying to say hello and request a chat. It just means that I can't find Frankie. Hmm. Well, hmm. I can answer some questions. J Web Music asks, "Love the jacket. New tune soon." Thank you. This is a little Gucci number. And new tunes. Yes, I've been writing music for a musical actually, which I'm really excited about, and that's coming along really well. I've been doing stuff over the pandemic. I was doing writing sessions over Zoom. Done a couple out here while I've been here in London, and I'm heading back to Los Angeles this weekend, and work will continue. It's very exciting. Um, can't wait to reveal more about it when the time's right. Maybe I'll just cover since I can't find Frankie anywhere. Mm, I'll look one more time. Yeah, I'm not seeing you, Frankie. Maybe he's having the same technical difficulties I was having. Because, yes, there have been few for me. But I just wanted to go over some other things with you guys while I'm talking to you. If you want to find out anything more about the event, go to weareoutloud.com and there's more info there. Um, uh, Buying tickets, you can do that on Ticketmaster. Very easy. They're on sale now. Follow at official. What does that say? Oh, uh, follow officially out loud and at Pride Live Official for updates. That's at officially out loud and at Pride Live Official. Also, twitch.tv/officially out loud will be our web address for the broadcast. That's an exclusive broadcast on Twitch. So for those of you who can't come to the actual Coliseum in LA, please tune in online. It'll be really fun to have everybody watching. There's going to be an amazing. Oh, there's Frankie Grande. Where are you, Frankie? He said hi in the thing, but how do I? This is a disaster for me. I'm on my account now. Yeah, Frankie, can you do a request? Oh, the other one didn't work. Can you request a? Hmm. See all. I'll try to send a request to you one more time, Frankie. Uh, let's see if this works. Okay, we're trying this one more time. There he is.
Hi!
Hi.
Oh my goodness. I have been running upstairs, running downstairs, trying to find different rooms in my house with different Wi-Fi and internet.
Oh no.
We ended up in the kitchen, but I have no idea why, but for
Uh,
some reason it wasn't letting me go from
don't worry about it. I mean,
officially out
I'm
loud.
literally like realizing how old I am, how I can't like operate this thing.
Are we grandpa Instagram? Like what is going on? Both of
Like
us. Like what are we
anybody that had
doing?
MySpace is considered old for this, I think, you know.
Oh my goodness. Well,
How have
first
you
of all,
been?
I've been so good. It's so good to see you.
You too.
I'm
It's been
so
ages. It's been a
yeah,
really long time.
it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
It's been a pandemic and a half, if
Yeah.
not two. So I'm so grateful that we have been reunited over this. And I just want to say to your fans, they're so wonderful. I was
Oh, I
reading the
know, right?
chat the whole time that you were speaking, and they're just so lovely and so devoted to you, and they love you so much. And
Oh.
I'm so honored to be on this channel with you, talking to you and all of your supporters because they're so wonderful.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I think that's one of the things that's so exciting about this is that my fans get excited about the things that I get excited about, you know,
Yeah.
and there's so many causes that are tied to this event. My Feel Something Foundation has partnered with Pride Live and Out Loud, and we are going to make sure we're also going to have a lot of
Yeah.
information to share with people about all these amazing charities and nonprofits and all the people that are involved, and some special guests that are going to do some talking as well as singing. So I think it's going to be really fun.
I'm just excited to be in a stadium.
I know, in front of like real people.
Like,
Yeah,
what is that? It's so
it's
exciting.
finally.
Finally, and
I'm
so
so
exciting.
excited.
It's Pride. Like, yay! It's our month. I mean, if it isn't always, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
we get to like it's. I feel like we get to come out even more during Pride. I get to
yeah.
put on an extra layer of glitter. I don't know. I can do it whenever I want, but there's something about June that just makes me go that extra mile, and it's very exciting.
And you've been involved with Stonewall Day in New York before, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a Stonewall ambassador on their 50th anniversary for World Pride. What a wonderful thing that was, and I'm so grateful that the pandemic didn't affect that because it was so lovely to celebrate those that came before us in order to allow people like you and I to exist in the world
Yeah.
like we do. You know, like allow
Yeah.
us to be these wonderful balls of glitter and positivity for the next generation. It came from the last generation, and so it was really nice for me to be able to get to honor so many of them in one spot at one time, and be a part of that conversation.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that one of the things I think is really important for our community is to remember where we came from, is to
Yeah,
remember our history. I mean, when the AIDS crisis happened in the 80s, so many of our elders were taken away from the community. And so
yeah.
there's a little bit of a gap in there. I think for those of us that grew up in the 90s, it was, you know, it's like we kind of were like flying by the seat of our pants. So it's amazing now to see like the progress that the community is making, to see how people
Mm,
are finally like spreading this message of individuality and the freedom
hmm.
to have any identity you want, and the fact that we're all celebrating it, I think,
Yeah,
is so exciting, and it'll be amazing this weekend. I think that
yeah.
we have an amazing bill of people that really represent everybody from the community. It's very diverse. Yeah, and I can't wait. I
Me
think it's gonna be so much
too.
fun. It's
And
gonna be a
thank you for
blast.
saying what you were saying about the music industry too. Like you are such a trailblazer and you did that.
Oh,
But like it's so wonderful to see more and more people starting to be able to break through. I think mainstream pop still has a long way to go, honestly.
absolutely,
But I think
absolutely.
that we have so many more opportunities, and you were the first, my friend. So I mean, one of the
Oh,
first. So thank you to all the, and thank you for doing something like this, where you are bringing more artists to the front of the circle, you know, to the microphone. Give that,
there's, and the thing
pass
is
the mic.
there's room for everybody. That's what I love. You know what I mean? I
100%.
feel
Oh
like,
my God.
and this bill, like the curated set list, the bill that I helped put together for Sunday night is, these are artists that I'm really excited about, that I've been a fan of, many of whom are friends of mine. I think not only do they represent different genres of music, but they're also representing different identities, and they're all really talented. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited to sort of share who I'm excited about
Mel.
with the audience.
And do you believe? What if that happened? What if just in the middle of the show, out of nowhere, not even like you knew, but all of a sudden, like, she comes lowered in from like the sky from a helicopter, and she's like, "Do you believe in there's a bell?"
I think I would pass out. I think I would be like just slayed, spent, you know.
I know. Let's.
So now wait, on Friday night, for the Friday night of the first night,
Yes.
you're doing something special on stage. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So I'm really excited because I'm going to have a talk with the host, which I think is super important, and always fun. And then, I'm going to be introducing I think it's maybe our first DJ set, which I'm so excited for.
Amazing.
Because I haven't been to a club, honey. I have not been on like anywhere. So I'm going to dance on that stage by myself in a corner, like I am like raging at the Abbey. You know what I'm saying? And like,
well, apparently the vaccinated sections don't have to be socially distanced, so we can really like all dance. I know.
This is so exciting.
This is what I've been told, but we're not discriminating against anybody that doesn't want to get the vaccine. It's up to you, your choice. I was going to reserve my own judgment. I have my own thoughts about that too.
You go ahead, honey. You give.
Come on, don't you want to get poked twice?
I'm like, just get vaccinated. I worked at a vaccination site in the beginning of this thing. Just go do it.
Just go do it.
It is so helpful to help stop the spread. It's so helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Agreed.
can give. Adam doesn't take an official position. I do. I have an official position.
Get poked, damn it.
Get poked, guys. Because I don't want you spreading it back to me, honey. I don't want it.
I'm just I think this is just going to be like such a good
blast.
weekend.
And
I know.
I can't wait to see you and hug you in
person.
person.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And anybody that's coming, please like pull out all the stops, get festive. We want to see some looks. I want to see some loud outfits. Come on. Please.
Glitter and glam it, please, all day long. Look at it.
Zounds at it to the ground. Yes.
The two biggest glam rock fans on the planet are right here. So please give us something. Listen, I'd give you more, but it's 10:30 in the morning, honey. You're lucky I found a hat.
I mean, I'm coming to you live from London. It is later in the day here. Hence a nice
fabulous.
little eye beat, So there you go.
Oh my God! Someone said we should do a Boy George duet together. Wouldn't that be so fun?
That would be fun. I had dinner with him while I was out here. He's lovely.
Oh, stop!
He's amazing.
I'm a man without conviction. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun this weekend.
It's gonna be great.
Thank you for doing it again.
Yeah.
And for your foundation too. I'm so glad that your foundation is partnering with Out Loud. And do you guys have similar mission statements? How do you guys? How does your foundation and Out Loud?
Well, I mean, my foundation's sort of an infant in the game right now. We just kind of got it up and running last year, and we've been doing a lot of focus on partnering with existing foundations and nonprofits that are like pretty powerful in the space to try to just add to what they're already doing and support and build awareness. We've done a couple things on our own. We have things in the works. One of the things I was really excited about was partnering with the Rady Center in San Diego. And the Rady Center is affiliated with the San Diego Children's Hospital, and it's a center for gender affirming care.